Back now at our GMA cover story and a housing market reality check. With prices and mortgage rates high right now, Elizabeth Schulze is back to help break it all down for us. And Elizabeth, this is something a lot of people are struggling with right now. Do I buy or do I rent? But at the current rates, if you buy, it seems to be 40% higher, almost 40% higher than if you rent. It's a really big gap right now, Michael. And we're seeing this in this new data that was released by CBRE. This is a firm that tracks real estate prices. And what it's showing is that a new lease right now is just about $2,100. That's going to be your payment every month on a new apartment lease. When you're taking out a new home mortgage, your payment is almost $3,000 a month, so 38% more expensive. And what this analysis also shows is it's going to stay more expensive for some time. So one of the reasons for that is there's this housing shortage. There's just not enough homes for sale for people who want to buy them. 4 million homes shortage, according to this research. Obviously, this decision about buy to rent is a big one, though. There's a lot more that you're looking at than just your monthly payment. This depends on where you live. Markets like Chicago, Philly, that gap is a lot smaller. San Francisco, LA, it's a lot bigger. When you're buying a house, you're building equity. That's something that doesn't happen when you rent. And one of the biggest factors you have to think about is how long you're going to stay there. So the difference every month is big, but a lot to think about when you're making that decision.
Big increase in sales last month. What does that tell you?
It tells you that there's a market where there's people who want to buy homes still. And this was 10% increase in home sales. That's a lot earlier than we would see for the month of February. You know, typically we're going into the spring market. You wouldn't see a number like that. What we also saw last month is that housing inventory was up. And when you talk to realtors and economists, what they say to you is people are accepting that they have to move. They have to sell. For a long time, people who were locked into low rates were thinking, I'm going to stay here. I don't want to make that decision. But now they're being forced to make that decision. Maybe it's for a different school district. Maybe it's because they need to downsize. And so that's putting more homes on the market. That is good news if you're trying to buy. Still super competitive, though. About a third of the homes that sold last month were all cash offers.
It makes it so tough out there for first-time home buyers. Mortgage rates are also part of the issue.
They are, and we saw mortgage rates creep up a little bit. They've been going down. Now they're back closer to 7%. Still not at that 8% rate that we saw last year. But what this means is you've got to negotiate that rate down. And this is so important. If you're trying to get a lower rate, the best thing you can do is shop around with your lender, see what they come up with. Even just getting down from 7 to 6.5% is going to save you about $130 a month. So it's really important to try to go to different lenders and see what the best deal is that they can give you.
Boy, remember those super low rate days?
Oh, yeah.
They were
not
nice.
quite there. And not going back there for a little while.
Yeah.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.